This year, the U.S. Army celebrated their 250th birthday. This week, the Navy marked the same milestone. And November 10th, the Marine Corps will turn 250 years old. Marines got their start in a bar called Tun Tavern in Philadelphia in 1775. And now a big celebration is in the works in Philly on that birthday weekend. You may have heard the Marine Corps was born in a bar. Well, the USMC was established back in 1775. And if you wanted to join back then, there was only one way and one place on planet Earth you could do that. And that is just part of the history of this place.
John Adams and the Second Continental Congress actually met there on the second floor, and actually wrote the articles that created the Continental Navy.
A place with deep roots in U.S. Navy, Marine Corps, and Army history, as well as the history of the beginning of this country.
The night that George Washington was named the commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, the members of Congress took him, they walked a couple of blocks, and they went into the Tun and had dinner.
That bar was called Tun Tavern and burned down in 1781. This drawing was made several years after it burned and is believed to be based on historical accounts. Retired Marine Corps Colonel Ken Hopper is working on a project with many others called the Tun, a plan to rebuild a historically accurate tribute to that legendary bar. This is a rendering of what they're planning to build.
Those Marines, and there's thousands of them that have been to the historical marker there in Philly, which marks the site of where it stood. If you're standing there looking at it, and at the 10 o'clock position, about 200 meters is where we're building. That is as close as we can get.
There's more to that part of the story. I'll get to that in a moment. Colonel Hopper is part of the group behind the Tun Legacy Foundation. Right now, the foundation and many others are working on a 5-day celebration in the city of brotherly love to celebrate the Marine Corps' 250th birthday on November 10th.
I firmly believe that we have created a unique experience for those that do come to Philadelphia for the birthday weekend.
Now that weekend, there are 2 Marine Corps balls, a parade, a block party, 2 Medal of Honor recipients will be there, and much, much more. You can find that info in this story on our website. And I mentioned there is more to the story of the building of a new version of that old bar in Philadelphia. So there are 2 competing projects, both hoping to build a new version of the old Tun Tavern. And there's one I mentioned called the Tun, led by the nonprofit, the Tun Legacy Foundation. And then there's another project by another Marine Corps veteran and a restaurant owner. According to reports, that veteran holds the trademark to the name Tun Tavern. There's a legal battle playing out concerning that name right now. Stay tuned for more on that part of this story.